afternoon, my MPP peeps. Well, today, very interesting day, pretty volatile day with a pretty wide ranging candle. We had a run up this afternoon right up into this 10 SMA downtrend line, but then sold off at the end of the day. And when we were up here right around at 34.72-ish, we were testing this uptrend line. I'll show you on the 10-minute candle. So here's your downtrend line right here. This is the 10-minute candle. And we came right up in here and tested this downtrend line. So I went ahead and bought SPXU, which is the triple short S&P 500. I did that because it was a nice risk reward opportunity, because if it closed above the 10 SMA, which is right at, let me show you on the daily, which is right at 34.71. If it closed above 34.71, I would have just stopped myself out of the SPXU for a tiny loss. However, if it remained below, if we did get a sell-off, which we did, if we got a sell-off, I can make some money on this SPXU, especially if we bust through this 3400 and head down to this 3152, which is the potential target of a C wave down. Okay. And as we close, we get a few closes below this 10 SMA and fail to get back above this downtrend line, this 3400 is going to be harder to hold. We lose this 3400, I think we come down here, at least fill this gap right here down to, call it 3,300, at least to this 3,300, and even more likely to this 3152. So bulls still have a shot. Bulls still have a shot to keep this uptrend intact and continue higher at 3,400. We lose 3,400, all bets are off, and we could head down to this 3152. So if we do lose it and we head down there, guys, this SPXU is going to be a very profitable trade. And if at any point we close back above this downtrend line in the 10 SMA, we just stop ourselves out of the SPXU for a minimal loss. But it's a really nice risk reward. See, very minimal risk. That 10 SMA is at 34.71, and we got in at 34.72. So the risk is almost nothing, and the reward is enormous. Okay, so that's why we jumped in that SPXU today. Let's look at the Qs. Similar thing happened. Retested this uptrend line that it broke yesterday. Could not get above it. Fell back down here. Closed near the 0.618 retrace. That's 282.67. And that 0.618 is from this low to this high. We lose this 282, and odds are we come down here at least to this level right here around 272, and then quite possibly down to this 256. Bulls want to hold this 282 level. If they can't, I think the much higher odds as we come down here to this 256. So we'll continue to monitor these indices. If the indices are falling, it's a lot harder to make money on individual names. Okay, I mean, there will be some bright spots. There will be some outperformers. It's just much harder to find, because when all the indices are going up, you can pretty much throw a dart at any name and you're probably going to be green. But when all the indices are going down, the odds of picking a trade that's going to be green is much less. Okay, so that's why we're remaining on the sidelines. We're not taking a lot of trades, and we're going to wait until at least after the election and the smoke clears before we get aggressive again. All right, this is the same story you guys have heard the last 4 or 5 trading sessions, so nothing new. The VIX spiked a little bit, but still below this 200 SMA. So we'll continue to monitor this. We start getting above this 200 SMA, and the bulls will likely start losing control. We need volatility to remain low below this 200 SMA, or a deeper pullback can happen. One name that we did pretty well on today is this PDD. So we were looking for this break at 87.10. We got it. We took it long. We played it all the way up to, I think I sold at 90.70. 92 was our target, but I was happy with profits at 90.70, so just took it. It ran a little further to 91.55, almost to our 92 target, and then sold off. But, actually still a good looking chart and could still head higher. But like I said, all this week, quick in and out trades. When we're profitable, we're going to take them and we're going to leave. I'm not going to take any chances in this market, in this environment, with the election looming and price behaving erratically like it is right now. So that's really the game plan moving forward. We might take some trades here and there quickly, day trades for the rest of the week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We might pick a few bright spots out and try to trade them. But other than that, I'm happy and content with my profits so far this year, and I want to keep them. And I know in these kind of environments where it's very volatile and you don't know whether you're going up or down, and the odds are not in your favor, it's best to just sit and wait. We'll wait, and if this thing gets back up over, let's say Pelosi and McConnell actually can agree on a stimulus package tomorrow, and this thing shoots up above this 10 SMA, hey, we're getting long for this run to 3,600. All right, we're going to get long for a run to 3,600. That, if great news comes out, we could get that kind of run into Friday's close up to 3,600. But right now, there's no sense in even thinking about that because we're below the 10 SMA and below this downtrend line. All right, we'll just take what the market gives us and we'll react accordingly. And right now, the market is saying, sit on your hands. If you make a trade, make it quick, and just wait for a better setup. That's what we're doing. All right, guys. Any questions? Let's look at the Bitcoin real fast before we go. So looking good. Looking good. It's broken this flag, and we're heading higher. At 11,932, it looks like 12,000 is a little sticky. We get through that 12,000, and I think we get a run to 16. All right, here's our target up here, this 16,000. So we're above this downtrend line, now above the 10, had just broken this week and a half long bull flag. Everything is looking good. And I think once we break these levels right here, 12,400, 12,500, it's go time to 16,000. So looking very good with Bitcoin. All right, if there's no other questions, guys, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. No other questions? Nope. Okay. Well, I will see you guys in the morning. Let's see how we open. Let's see if the bulls can make a stand of that 3,400 SPX. If they don't, look out below. All right, guys. See you tomorrow. Remember, don't trade for thrills. Just consistently make those dollar bills. See you guys.